Yo, sometimes you don't got time for that long grind against the CPU, or you don't want to bother with playing against users in Unlimited. That's why you got to hit up my boy Cliff2_3 on Twitter. Help you with all your grinding needs. Let's go. The 2K devs done dropped the bomb on us, as you guys can see on the screen right here, right where my mouse is. Fix favorite plays not showing up in many modes for on-the-fly coaching. Now, I know you guys were getting a little bit upset and playing out online and unlimited, not being able to call your favorite plays, but today we're going to be going over how to call plays, how to set things up, and what 2K has finally done to fix online gameplay. For those of you that like to call favorite plays, I got y'all covered. Today we're going over how to call plays and another thing that they've done to make play calling better for this year. Let's get into it. Alright, so here we are at the end of Season 1, and 2K has finally fixed something that has been plaguing the play calling Sim Nation community, not being able to call your favorite plays in online mode. Before we get into it, anybody that's new, just make sure you guys know how to set this up properly. The first thing that we need to do is get into our coach's settings, and we're actually going to have to do that outside of the game. You can set this up before you even get into the game. So you want to go and head over to features right here, features, and you're going to go to coach settings, and you're going to make sure right here that your offensive play vision is on all plays, your play vision display is on full, and your play call messages is on show all. That's going to enable you to see everything that you need to see on the court. With that said, if you're new to the channel, make sure you would like, comment, subscribe. We're on the road to 15,000 subscribers. But let's get back into my team. We're going to start in an unlimited game, and I'm going to show you the differences of play calling now that the update has been installed. All right, so once you get the ball, you want to make sure you go over to your game plan. You're going to head down to offensive settings, and this is where you're going to find play selection right here. Once you hit X on play selection, you're going to be able to select different plays and take some different plays out. So to take a play out, you're going to press X if you're on PlayStation. And right here we have quick 3 fist 15 horns and quick 42 double. We're going to add another play right here by just pressing X and scrolling down to different plays. And this is your play selection menu right here. And there's tons of different plays you can choose from. Each playbook has different plays in it, which we can go over eventually. Then you have the option to choose between different starter and bench plays, although I do believe 2K is now allowing you to use the same plays for your starters as you use for your bench, but we will definitely test that. So once you pass the ball in, you want to press left on the D-pad, and then you press X and you call the play that popped up in your favorite plays, which is quick 3 fist 15 horns. We go ahead and run that play. I just went over that in my money play tutorial. Scottie Pippen popping out for 3, and we get an open 3 that we green. So that is how you call your favorite plays, and you can do that with your starters and your bench. So we're gonna go ahead and sub our bench in. Quick foul real quick, put our bench in the game and see if we get the same plays with the bench that we just got for our starters. If we do, that is definitely a W on 2K's behalf. All right, now look at that. We hit left on the D-pad, and the same plays for our bench that were set for our starters come up as well. And we're gonna just run through the same play. This time we get nobody open. It's okay, we can run something else. Kawhi's open on the wing, get inside with Marcus Smart. Marcus Smart out to Giannis. Giannis, can he hit it? And he greens the shot once again. So play calling is back in live in NBA 2K. If you guys want me to go over any more tips on play calling, how to call plays, what calls to plays, and what plays to call in what situation, just let me know, because this definitely opens your game up to more things that you can do on the court, especially if you know how to call plays, when to call them, and who to call it for based on how your opponent is playing. Right here, we're going to get J.R. Smith wide open for 3 if he didn't found me. But let's go ahead and show you one more thing before we get out of the video. So I'm going to go over the quick 3 fist 15 horns, and once I press triangle, I am assigning this play to J.R. Smith. So whenever I call it, it's going to call it for J.R. Smith. All right, so once we pass the ball in, quick 3 fist 15 horns, we call the play, and J.R. Smith is going to be the person running off of those double screens or that down screen to catch the rock, and we get him open for a shot. So that's how you assign the plays for a specific player. I can go over this more in depth if you guys need me to, but I felt like a lot of people already kind of knew how to do some of these things, but it was broken in the game. So I definitely wanted to give you guys an update that it is now fixed. For those of you that like to call plays, go ahead and do your thing. We're going to go ahead and quit and give this guy the win. So so he can go ahead and take his W. And that's the end of that, man. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that video. All right, so what calling plays becomes what playbook do you run at what time? And I have a lot of different playbook tutorial videos already out. I'm currently running the Cavs playbook, and I'll be working through some different playbooks as we go further in Unlimited in the new seasons come out. So make sure you guys are stacking up on your playbooks, and I'll be putting more out. And if you're interested in specific plays, money plays of the week, I do have a Patreon, patreon.com/RCATheGreat, and I'll be going over all different types of tips for the game. Those of you that are trying to get more out of the game and not just run to the rim, I have some stuff for you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, man. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.